Hey, welcome back to the channel. Just messing around, cleaning in the garage here. See if I can get this cool sign in here. Oh yeah, there we go. Messing around in the garage. I said I was switching gears the other day, and well, let's see what I did. Yeah. Oh, you guys might recognize this as being my garage floor. I barely recognize it because it's been just a bunch of chaos in here. I still got to go through over here. I've got a tote full of tools and different stuff that came from a place I cleaned out. And empty engine stand, so that's a big plus. And yeah, cleaned off a couple of these tables. Well, this one almost, but so I still got to get this 265 for Mr. Natural put on that other stand. I'll probably do that yet this evening here, so I can get this damn cherry picker out of my man cave. Oh, so we brought this guy in here. I don't know if I've done any videos of Hank yet. This is Hank, old Hank. Hank is a 1931 Ford Model A sedan, a two-door as they're called, Tudor. Hank has a 201, I think, cubic inch flathead 4. This thing is like a Swiss watch. Runs like a top, tippity top. It's got a new top, newer top. Mellow yellow is the color. And yeah, we'll do a little walk around here of old Hank. Hank is restored to original condition, other than there's a bracket down there. I took that bracket off and had this little light duty trailer hitch made up, and I think that hitch is pretty stout, actually. I think it's just as stout as it could be. So it yeah. Old Hank. Hank is in today. Well, so I signed up for a car show in March, and it's a little bit early. It's a little bit early for car shows, but it's indoors. And the more I mess with Hank, I will give some more details on that. But in the meantime, here's the interior of old Hank. Hank is a cruiser. Hank is a driver. It's not really a show car. There's the floor. I might do something different with that. I've actually got some carpet over there that I was going to use for a different project, but maybe I will piece it together instead of this floor mat that's falling apart. That's kind of crappy in there. You can't really see. Let's see. So, but yeah, it's got nice seats. He was restored back around 1970, And we've got 55,000 miles on the odometer. And last time I checked, it didn't work. So I don't know what the actual mileage is, but battery's under the floor. I made this out of an old heater knob. Let's see if I can get it to... Let's see if I can get it to read that. I'll turn the flash off. Maybe that'll help. Warmer. So you turn it to warmer. That's connected down here to the battery on-off switch. I got tired of reaching down there to shut that thing off, so I just made a little switch here, switch extension. It's out of the way. It kind of looks like it's supposed to be there. But yeah, so this is the gear I switched into over here in Woodbilly Lifestyle's dog pen garage. And yeah, let me shut this off and zoom out. There we go. Like and subscribe. For 2023, we're gonna keep everything great. And let's see, what am I missing? Well, Hank is rolling on some 19s, some big old 19s. Let me go over here. We got there are 500 19s or 475/500 19s made in the USA, Firestone, gum dipped, little big wide white walls, and factory wheels. I believe they're just painted and not powder coated. I don't know that powder coating was a thing when this was restored. But yeah, old Hank. Old Hank might be coming up for sale. I don't know. I really like this car a lot. We bought it from a lady who needed to pay for a funeral, and her husband's idea of life insurance was a car collection. So we bought the thing, didn't really need it, didn't really know anything about them. Got a pretty good deal on it, and we've got our eye on some other things that have a little bit more sentimental value to me, that might take some extra coercing to get the current owner to sell me back in the way of $100 bills. I don't know if I'd rather wait for him to get sick of that car and sell it cheap, or, you know, talk him into selling it for whatever I want to feel like giving it, you know, giving him for it. So, but in the meantime, we're going to get old Hank dialed in here, and I mean, we're already registered for the Back to the 50s down at Minnesota State Fairgrounds. You know, we got our sticker in there. We got our MSRA number, because we are Minnesota Street Rod Association members. And yeah, so I'm going to flush the coolant. I might... Last fall there, it was kind of seeping a little bit out of the head gasket here. And I don't know... I don't know if I can just torque this thing down and retorque it, or if I'm going to have to pull that head off and redo the gasket. And if that's the case, then we're going to go with a leakless water pump, and we're going to go with a couple of upgrades. But it runs really good, and if I can find my apparatus here, I'm going to leave you with this shot. I'll be right back. All right, so we'll turn the gas on, and let's see, I got the battery unhooked, so we'll just set that on there. And of course I don't have a floor in here, so. Joe? Oh. Yeah, there ain't no smoke out of the tailpipe. Nothing. It leaks a little bit of oil, but I guess that's how they're kind of designed. And it'll run all day at 40 miles an hour and barely leak a drop, but if you go 45 for even 2 miles, it leaks like a sieve. So they say, I don't know what the mileage was when it was restored, but the odometer says 55,000, and it's not perfect. It's got some dings and dents and cracks in the fender like they always do, and I think it was hit right here at one time. I don't know if you can really see that on the camera right there. You can see it pretty good. So it's not perfect, but it'd be a good candidate for a further restoration if somebody wanted to build a really nice sedan two-door out of this thing. And you know, it's a really nice old car. It's a driver. Like I said, it's not actually a show car. We take it to shows, but I wouldn't consider it a show car, you know. So if somebody's interested in it, somebody's interested in old Hank, get a hold of me. Let's see, Instagram is probably the best place, and I will post the link to that. uh, in my description, and we will see if we can make a deal on this thing. I mean, I know what I want for it. I know what it's insured for. And if I can get somewhere in between, you know, what I paid for it and what it's insured for, I'll be happy. I'll let it go. Otherwise, I'll just keep putting my pennies in the jar until I can offer that guy some real money for this other car. But if somebody wants a 1931 indented firewall, which I guess makes it a, let me see, you can see that indented firewall, and I am pretty sure that that's not the way that's supposed to be. It's supposed to have a sediment bowl up there, whatever, blah blah blah. I know that, but if somebody wants a really nice 1931 Ford that they can hop in and drive around, and maybe repair this paint if they want, or restore it, let me know. Deal. So in the meantime, I guess you know, get working on your projects. Spring is sprung. Spring is springing. It was 45 degrees here today, and we got stuff melting that I didn't even know was froze. So that's where we're at. We're getting stuff done, and well, Hank's going to a car show early this year. So party on, and we'll see you next time.